This is daily recap September 1st. Woohoo! Let's go over GJ, GC, GA, and ZAO. So GJ, we said yesterday in the daily recap, I said that we made a intraday high, right? After making this higher low here, and that if we were to stay above 500 right here, that we would continue up, make a new high. Exactly what happened. We had the previous high here, so that was a key level, right at 500, and then we saw that an Asian price did push up above 500, retested it exactly, and then created a minor high right here, right? So we know that GJ is infamous for liquidity grabs. So right at London, this is 2:15 a.m., 2:30, 30 minutes before London Open, 2:45, 15 minutes before, and then right at London Open, price pushed down. Price pushed down, tapped this support here, the level that we had, and then went up and created an intraday high. So that was GJ. If you entered here, your risk would have been like 10, 12 pips right below this, right? Because you see there's also, if you look on 30 minutes, there's this little FTR. So that was the zone that we were kind of aiming for. And plus it lined up with the 500 perfect price level and this high over here. So it tapped it, created this was the previous higher low, created a new higher low, and then we created an intraday high. First target would have been, First target would have been 142, right? You see how we had a little activity at 142. Price came back down and created a new higher low and then continued up. So from like 600 to 142, 40 pips. And then leave a runner, and your runner would have gone like, or you could have let it make a new high because we knew it was going to make a new high. And then it made a new high, which was a total of 100 pips. So, sorry. Yeah, let's look at 1 minute price action. 1 minute price action. Oops. 1 minute price action. Whenever it's actively reacting to a key level, it will, 1 minute will show like rejection, this 1 minute candle, and then we started going up. It wasn't a lot of 1 minute price action before it went up, but it was very understandable. Even you could have entered after this 5 minute, and then after 3:15 entered, and then continued up. Right. So we did see that we created a new high, right? And then basically corrected this move. So we created a new high up here. That's our next buy range. So let's say something like this happens, right? Something like this happens, or price goes a bit further down and then goes up. You could buy here. Basically, wherever price goes to the next key level, this would be a key level. Could you see on 4 hour? Could even be a bit further down. Like right here, right, anywhere at these levels, and then we'll see how price reacts, and then you would buy that. Might need a retracement because we've been pushing up, so could even pull down to 141. Just gonna have to watch these key levels as they come. Like I said in the analysis right here, our first target is next level after 141.5 is 140. Sorry, after 141.5 is 143.5, and price, so it could come down to 141.5, tap that, because we created a high when this was the previous higher low. We need to create a new higher low somewhere, and then we'll continue up, right? And then this will be the first target, and then leave a runner, and maybe it will create a new high and continue up to first 143, and then possibly our overall target at 143.5. Right, we are still maintaining that bullish market structure, right, like this. So next logical thing would be create a higher low and then continue, create a new high, right? Eventually reach our target. Cool. So that was GJ. GBPCAD did the exact same thing that I said. Remember this analysis I sent? Come down to here, create a higher low before continuing up. Tap the daily support trend line before continuing up. And would you look at this? Exactly happened. Came down to this level, tapped it, created a higher low, and we made a new high. Wow. Right? What a fucking... So came down yesterday, and then 3 a.m. candle closed above this support. And then you saw we got a higher low. So as soon as it closed above the support, we got this higher low, could have entered at this 15 minute because we created an intraday high, and then we knew we were going to create a higher low. So with the previous low, right, new high, new higher low, enter here, and then this is your 50 pips. And this would be your 50 pips, right? And then leave a runner, because essentially that's what our target was. First target, so we were here, we closed above this level, and the next target was here. I talked about this exact same setup in yesterday's daily recap. If you left a runner, continued up to 106 pips for that runner, right? What's next to watch out for? 4 hour you see has created an intraday high. This is the next key level to watch out for. So maybe something like this could happen, right? You have your 1 hour, you have your support. This is your support level, right? This is your support, and something like this. Create a higher low, continue up, right? This is in lower time frame. This would, something like this would happen. This would be your first target, right? And then the next one would be this level up here, which is the daily level. Essentially, we create a higher low, higher low, higher low. This was basically compressing like that. Then we broke out, retest the level, created a higher low in 15 minutes, and then continue up to the next level. This was the first target. Then we created a high, right? And then now we're creating a higher low, possibly here, and continuing up. Okay. Next target would be, where is it? This level right here. I don't have it in the analysis, but this is the level. Let me show you. This level right here. Okay. So that would be the next target, which is from current 80 pips. Okay. Still expect continuation. Maybe price will pull back a little further, but we'll just watch it as it goes. GBPAUD. So I said that since we closed below, we might continue down, right? But if we did see rejection, we can possibly push back above this level, and that's what happened yesterday. I said that in the analysis as well. So we saw active rejection, first time rejection, second time, and then a higher low made right here. And then you knew that, okay, price was likely going to go up and create a high rather than doing something like this, because this right now is indicating from 10 a.m. to 2 a.m. the next day, right? No, 10 a.m. to 2 a.m. it was bullish price action, right? Rather than bearish. So it's bullish price action, and then we create a new high. If price can remain above here, then we can continue up, right? Otherwise, we'd have to see something like this confirmation for sell, a lower high made in like 1 hour or something. So that would be confirmation for sells. Otherwise, we could do something like this, right? So just have to watch out. This is a very key level. It's a daily level, so have to watch out and see how price reacts to here in London. You do see that a lot of the move got corrected, but this could potentially be just a higher low to push higher, or this was just a liquidity grab. We tap 182.50, and then maybe we'll create a lower high and then push down here, because essentially we had the previous high, lower high, and then this could possibly be a lower high, but we'll just watch and see how it goes. Just watch this key level and see how it acts here. Mr. Gold, they said that if we stayed above 1978.5, that we would retest and push up. So or watch for possible higher low at 54. Right, so price did break above this level, and then we didn't get a retest, but we started creating higher lows here. So I entered buys at 80, 82 right here. I was up 100 pips. I didn't close. I got stopped out I got stopped out for 20 pips. My stop loss was above here, right here. And then I re-entered here and took partials up here when I saw these 3 1 hour 30-minute candles. So I personally thought that gold was going to continue up to 2,000, right? But we kept failing to break, create a high, then we started creating a bunch of lower highs, candles not breaking above here, and then 9:30 volume just pushed it down. 9:30 New York Stock Exchange open, just pushed it down. I'm still looking at how gold will react to these key levels. It did make a high. I'm a little skeptical at this 4 hour, but maybe this was the previous higher low, Maybe you'll create a higher low somewhere, or maybe come back down to this level before continuing up. But we'll just be watching how these key levels, or if price starts closing above here, then you can continue up, right? Like that. Whoa, why was that so weird? Like this, right? Cool. That's about it. Quick daily recap. Just went through GJ, looking for GJ buys, GBPCAD buys. See, it's already acting up. Yeah, so something like this. Sorry. Lower time frame, you see something like this, right? GBPAUD, watch out this level, and gold, just watch for how price reacts to here and around here. So, and see how 4 hours acting, because this is the next buy range. If we do create a higher low, then we can target 1990. But yeah, that's it. Let me move this a bit down. Maybe not this right here. Cool. All right, thanks for watching.